Yes, let's see how we can make this to-do app. We have to see how to make this to-do app. Once you write something, it will get rendered here. Yeah, this is a very nice to-do app. Let's build this from scratch. We will see that our app will be so nice. Let's make this in React, and in this video expect to learn a lot from this video, because we will move from each step by step and we learn each and everything from scratch. Without wasting time, let's get started. Let's make here an input. So that it will be displayed, and we will need a button. Let's call it add. This button, let's call it add. Let's say hope it's it. Once we write something here, when we click this button, we'd like this text to be rendered here. So let's say once we enter this information, we'd like this information to be targeted. Once we click, it's displayed here, and we make our to-do. So let's say input type, let it be text. Let's say on change, make a callback function, and we say change. So we will need a use state, const let's say const task, comma set task. It will be equals use state, use state will be an empty string. So for that case, we will say this input on change, it will be set state. To be set state e dot target dot value. So we will need to import here use state. You need to import use state from React. And so for that case, if we are to continue, we see that once we say e.target.value, we need this text that we enter to be seen or on the input. So I would like to say also this button this will be set task. This is set task e.target.value. So this we will say on click. We will say on click to be a function add task, but we don't have this function yet. So we will need to create this function. Function add task. So from that we will also need to say we need to say task list here. Task list, set task list. So this task list is something like it's like a wrap where the tasks will be placed. So whenever we add a task, it is added on the task list. So this function add, this button, whenever we click this button add, we would like it to set the task list. So on click, we will say set. On click, we will say set task list. This will be an R. So we will say that set task list everything in the task list, and you say that also the task which will be the task. So on top of that, we also on click set task. But it will be an empty string. So from that, but the work is not yet done. So above that, we have worked on this button, and once we enter something, this text here that we have entered will be now had within the input. So on click, you need it to be displayed here. So from that, we also need we need to say we need to add here a task, which is the to do the task, where the information will be displayed. So we will say task list. So we will say task list task list dot map task list dot map task list dot map task which will give us to return a task here. So let's create here a file called task.js. So within this we will say within this we need to render this task here. So by the help of props, we'll be able to change anything that is displayed within this. So task list dot map task. So it will return the task. It will return the task here. But we also need to import. We also need to import task. We also need to import this task. So from that point we'll say that let's come to task and say this task here, we will accept the task here by use of props. We will accept the task, and then here we will have an h1, or maybe let's use h2, and we have function here called task. Now once we come back here to our app, so we'll say task, now task will be equals to task the task will be equals to task. For example, once we say that post equal task will be study. If we say that task is study, we see now that once we click this add button, it will add our task as study. We see that once we add, the task will be study. So for that case, we would like to make it here. Once we enter something and we click, it will be added. So that was an example. So for that case, we say task b equals task.task. So yeah. Now once we enter, we see that our task is being rendered successfully. So once you enter, the task is rendered here successfully. So that's it for now. Hope this video helped a lot. Take time to subscribe. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like. In the next video we'll have to learn more about React and JavaScript. The next videos we hope to learn more, we improve on our skills. So hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss anything. So for the styling of this, if you need the styling, just go to your browser and you can type github Joseph Kajimo1, then /simple to do app, something like that. You will get the CSS code. So here is it. So just come here to this, click source, and here come to app.css, and then here just copy the whole of this. This is the source for the styling. You're free to use your own styling. Just copy it and bring it just direct to your app. Here is the source code and bring it direct, so your app definitely will have a nice looking here. So that's it.